Hello and welcome to Crypto TV. I'm Dharamjot Kaur, back with the latest from the world of crypto. Let's have a look at the headlines first. Cryptocurrencies tumble on macroeconomic woes, waning risk appetite. Investment firm Cypherpunk offloads its entire Bitcoin and Ether holdings. Axie Infinity restarts Ronin bridge months after $625 million exploit. Fintech firm PolySign raises $53 million to expand staff. Zigazoo raises $17 million to further Web3 ambitions. USDC parents ink major agreement with New York community Bancorp. Russian lawmakers approve tax breaks for cryptocurrency issuers. A16Z leads $7.5 million for Web3 authentication startup Dynamic. Crypto exchange OKX to increase staff by 30% despite market downturn. Cryptocurrencies tumbled Wednesday on waning risk appetite as investors worried over an influx of discouraging economic data which pointed to likely failure in cooling inflation and falling consumer confidence. US Census Bureau's durable goods report showed that orders in May rose higher than estimated, pointing to fresh evidence that the economy was not cooling enough for the Federal Reserve to moderate its current monetary hawkishness. Tuesday, data from the Conference Board found consumer confidence in the economy lagging to its lowest level in almost a decade, a sign of the anxiety spurred by rising inflation, geopolitical unrest, and recession fears. The report dovetails with the University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment Index falling to an all-time low last week. Digital assets also took cues from stocks, which fell for a second consecutive day as last week's surges faded. The tech-focused Nasdaq dropped nearly 3%, while the S&P 500 fell 2%, lingering in bear market territory after plunging at least 20% from its previous high. Bitcoin fell for a third straight day to trade around $20,300, down over 1.5% in the past 24 hours. Ether, the second biggest cryptocurrency, traded around $1,150, down over 2% in a similar time span. Canada-based investment firm Cypherpunk Holdings has dumped all of its Bitcoin and Ether holdings to wade through the current market risks. The company sold 205.82 ETH for $227,000 and 214.7 BTC for around $4.7 million. It accrued a total of $5 million in proceeds from the sales, according to a company's announcement. The company said it has $14.1 million of cash and stablecoins on hand, adding it also has about $1.5 million allocated to structured products with 30 days redemption notice. Cypherpunk president and CEO Jeff Gao said the decision to offload the firm's entire Bitcoin and Ether holdings came on the heels of rising market volatility that has made holding asset tokens increasingly risky for investors. Both Bitcoin and Ether have lost more than half their value in the past year, sliding to 52-week lows earlier this month. The company's shares have tumbled 50% this year on the Canadian Stock Exchange. Axie Infinity's Ronin bridge has been restarted 3 months after a clever hack stole $625 million worth of cryptocurrencies from the protocol. The bridge was restarted following internal and external assessments by blockchain security firm Verichains and Certic. According to developers, all user funds are fully backed on a 1:1 basis by the new bridge and users have been made whole. The new bridge design includes a circuit breaker system as a contingency plan to increase the security of the bridge by halting large, suspicious withdrawals. Axie's native AXS token was trading around $15.54, down over 2% in the last 24 hours. PolySign, a blockchain fintech firm, revealed that it raised $53 million in its latest round of funding with participation from Cohen Digital, Brevin Howard, GSR, and others. The company's valuation following the most recent funding round was not disclosed. PolySign has also received a $25 million credit line from private equity company Boathouse Capital in addition to the capital round. According to PolySign CEO Jack McDonald, the company intends to use the funds to drive its net hiring mode, boosting its staff from 165 full-time employees by 20 to 30% and acquiring people from traditional finance. Zigazoo, a kid-safe social network that has recently launched a non-fungible or NFT collection, has raised $17 million in a Series A funding round led by Liberty City Ventures. CEO and founder Zach Ringelstein of Zigazoo stated that specific Web3 plans include further NFT drops and also increasing the in-app utility of the tokens, including richer trading options and a new fan club experience. Furthermore, Zigazoo plans to build a creator studio where users can create their own marketplace of NFTs and other digital goods. The Zigazoo app lets users make and share video responses to challenges from vetted children's brands and talent. The NFTs are built on the Flow blockchain and are available for purchase through the Zigazoo app. Circle, the issuer of USDCoin stablecoin, on June 28 announced a custody partnership with New York Community Bancorp or NYCB. Under the agreement, New York Community Bank will become a custodian for USDC stablecoin. The move is part of Circle Impact, an initiative to improve financial inclusion. It aims at distributing a share of USDC dollar-denominated reserves to minority-owned depository institutions and community banks across the US. Circle and NYCB will use Circle blockchain and stablecoin solutions to serve underserved and unbanked communities. USDC reserves are kept in the custody of leading US financial institutions, including BlackRock and the Bank of New York Mellon. This is the first time a community bank will serve as a custodian. Russian parliament on Tuesday approved a draft law that would exempt issuers of cryptocurrencies and digital assets from the value-added tax of VAT. According to Reuters report, the law would not only exempt issuers from paying VAT, but also establish a new tax rate of 13% for Russian companies and 15% for foreign ones on taxed income from digital assets. It was approved by the State Duma members in both the second and third readings on Tuesday. This proposed legislation, which must be approved by both the upper house and President Vladimir Putin before becoming law, represents a change in thinking for the country that has previously heavily criticized digital assets. Dynamic, a startup building Web3 authentication and authorization tools for developers, has raised $7.5 million in a seed funding round led by Andreessen Horowitz. Other investors in the round included Castle Island Ventures, Solana Ventures, Circle Ventures, Breyer Capital, Hypersphere, and Chapter 1. Dynamic will provide wallet-based authentication infrastructure. The Web2 industry will also move towards wallet-based authentication in the future, according to founders of Dynamic, Yoni Goldberg, and Itai Turbon. Dynamic's current alpha clients include Llama, Popart Cats, Handstamp, and Lunch Club. Dynamic's platform is opening in closed beta and general availability is expected later this year. At a time when many crypto exchanges are announcing hiring freezes and layoffs, crypto exchange OKX plans to increase its headcount by 30%, according to Lennox Lai, the platform's director of financial markets. The Seychelles-based company believes a staff of 5,000 would be the right number. Lai said that OKX is hiring because of a lot of bottleneck requiring the platform to expand. That's all from the world of crypto. I'm Dharamjot Kaur. Keep watching Crypto TV.